Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. As you can see, I'm annoyed, and you can see why I'm annoyed. Tesla, you need to fix these wiper blades. These automatic wipers, they gotta go. I don't know why. I mean, you have an engineering team that can make these cars nearly self-drive themselves. I mean, the car can do its long lane changes. It can, depending if you have the ultrasonic sensors, it can park itself. I've had it, I'm in the full self-driving beta right now. I've had it where it can, obviously drive me almost to work without me minimal intervention. But the wiper blades, why can't it be figured out? This shouldn't be as frustrating as it is. Rain sensors have been proven to work, but this vision system for the rain is not. And I know people are going to say in the comments, oh, there's a fix coming. I've been hearing about a fix coming for the past year. And when is it coming? I'd rather see a fix sooner than later. I don't care if the car can dance to the lights. Yeah, while it's cool and it's a fun party trick. I'd rather just have some nice functionality for the wipers. They're just going nuts, or there are times where I don't have anything. And sometimes I almost prefer not to have the occasional swipe from the wiper blades than to have them go crazy on a dry windshield, even if it's just a light. And people are going to say, well, you got this and that. In the history, I have seen my X5, for example. I've actually had a similar issue where they would go crazy, but usually that's from worn wiper blades. But I have polished windshields, obviously get the grime off, brand new blades usually solves the problem. This car, I've tried different types of wiper blades. I've tried, obviously the factory blades were okay. They're noisy. These Pia wiper blades are my favorite right now. But while they do great of clearing the windshield, nothing can prevent the wipers from turning on, especially when there's nothing on the window. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to do this. All I'm asking for is give me some basic controls, give me some sensitivity settings. Even if you can't figure out how the vision works, give me some overrides. And then I know there's gonna be comments like, well, you have different settings. And the problem is here, this setting, even the lowest one, is too frequent. This one is too much. And this low and high, obviously I don't use high. I'm a person who rarely uses high speed. I seldom use the low speed, but to find something in between these two, the first and the second mark, just doesn't work out. The wipers, first of all, you have to go in here to screen or press the stalk, which then will prompt you the button here, which you could really get the settings to adjust. But I shouldn't have to keep hitting this button, then reach over here to adjust and then look down to see what I'm doing. This should be something that I should be able to drive, and I should be able to make my adjustments here without having to look at it like every other car out there. Every car that I've owned with automatic wipers have given me a sensitivity setting, because it's not a one size fits all, despite what some people may feel. Some people want a super clear windshield. Some people like their wipers on crazy fast. Some people don't like wipers at all. Some people just want every occasional. Some people use rain repellent. Some people don't. These things aren't hard to figure out. And I even put a post out just explaining what I went on the Tesla forums and, feature requests. I'll post this here so you can see it, but I even said, throughout my experience, I have owned a variety of vehicles equipped with automatic rain sensing wipers. I said, while this feature proves useful during inconsistent rainfall, I've noticed that in the Tesla, the wipers tend to act erratically. I said it's quite bothersome when the auto wipers switch to high speed, even when there's only a light mist on the windshield. I said, especially when the car is stationary. And what I mean is, if I'm at a dead stop, no matter how fast the rain is, I shouldn't need super high speed. That right there should tell the car to dial it down a little bit, calm down. I said, and I even said that. I said, when driving at high speeds, I rarely require a continuous low speed wiping, as the rain repellent on the glass along my P wiper blades are effectively handling the rain. I said, however, there's instances where light mist from the spray of cars ahead does not roll off easily, which I understand. Sometimes, you have the rain repellent, but those little small micro beads, when the spray of the car you're following doesn't work, it's not effective. I said, I have tended to utilize some of the pre-programmed intermittent settings, but they activate too frequently, causing inconvenience as I have to press the button each time. I say a rain sensor should accurately sense the amount of rain on the windshield and adjust the wipers accordingly. I acknowledge that each vehicle and driver may have a unique preference and requirements, making it impossible to have a one-size-fits-all solution. Therefore, I propose the inclusion of a sensitivity setting in auto mode. Meaning, if I'm in auto mode, I should be able to kind of custom tailor my sensitivity settings. And I'm going to show that on another car. Which I said, in allowing individuals to adjust wiper sensitivity based on personal needs or specific scenarios. I said this setting could range from high sensitivity, which would resemble the current hyperactive state. If people want that like that, people would think it's fine. Or low sensitivity, which would ensure the wipers never exceed continuous low speed. What I mean is, if I'm in the low sensitivity, those wipers should never, ever go crazy. They should just stay where they are. Like I rather, like, for example, my Q7 had automatic wipers. Those wipers, if I'm in the low sensitivity setting, those wipers will never hit high speed, even if it was heavy downpour. The fastest they'll go is continuous. Now, if I move it up any more to the medium, if it was heavy downpour, they will then switch to high speed for a brief moment and then dial down as the rain dials down. That was pretty good. My Lexus ISF was a nice rain sensor. My F80 BMW M3 was good. My X5M was okay. It had its moments where they would lose control, but once the rain sort of got to a manageable level, or my speed sort of went down, the wipers didn't seem to be as bothersome as this car. This car just drives me nuts. And I tried, like I said, I'm constantly making adjustments, which then is a distraction because I'm constantly having to look down to see what I got. I can't just blindly make an adjustment like on any traditional cars. In the cars, you can look, hopefully you can look forward right now, and I can just dial down, dial it up, click down. There isn't like that on Tesla. I had to press a button, then I got to look down to see what setting I want. That's not good. Please, Tesla, fix this. It's not hard. Like I said, I know you guys can do it. I know you guys can do it. Like I said, if you can't figure out the vision system, just give us some settings. Just give us some, even if this can't be on the fly, let me go into the screen right here, and I should be able just to say, hey, auto mode, high sensitivity, low sensitivity, done. That way it'll scale these wipers down and maybe they'll calm down a little bit. All right. Let me know in the comments if you have a Tesla. I've experienced this with Model S's too. If you agree, disagree. I imagine I can't be everybody who should be thinking that I'm crazy about this. This is just crazy right now. And what I'm saying is, look at this Range Rover here. So I'm in the auto setting. I can choose, I want low sensitivity. I can increase it, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4, or I can go to max sensitivity, which means that the amount of raindrops that is detecting how frequent the wipers are going to activate. That's all it takes. It's not hard. It's not hard. I'm in the lowest sensitivity, the wipers are going to be sort of less frequent wiping. If I require more, I do this. I don't have to look down. I don't have to touch any. I mean, I touch something, but I don't have to look down, see what I'm at. I could just drive and just make my adjustments as per what I need. BMW here, look at this. It's just like this. I mean, I'm in auto setting. Then if I need more, if I want the wipers to go nuts, I could put them in fast, and I could dial down the speed, the frequency, or I should say dial down the sensitivity of the automatic wiper settings. Okay. Now, some people will say, well, use this automatic wipers. No, even if I had a car with manual wipers, look, like for example, this Corvette doesn't have automatic wipers, it just has a regular intermittent setting. I could put an intermittent, and then I have different intervals that I can customize what I want. And this amount of flexibility of intervals is plenty for me. And if I need to make an adjustment, I could just do like that. It's quick, easy adjustment. That's all you need to do. And this is just plain old school, traditional non-automatic wipers. And I don't have complaints with cars like this. It's just the Tesla system. You get 2 different interval settings, and then everything else is either low or high. And then you got to stick with the automatic setting. Just wanted to put this video out there. Maybe Tesla would see it. Maybe some engineers would see it, hopefully. And we'll go from there. Anyway, thanks for watching.